In this video, I'm going to be going over the truth about exercise, whether or not you need it, and my experience with exercise in general. So let's just jump right into it. Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Noah, back again with another YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. And you guys are in for a special video because in today's video, I'm going to be going over the truth about exercise. And this is actually going to go on the Truth About series in my YouTube channel, my YouTube playlist called The Truth About, where I give my takes on certain subjects and things that kind of give a different perspective, you know, and just give a perspective that might help you change your life in some way. And I want to put a disclaimer right here because this video is not going to be for everyone. Now, what do I mean by that? My opinion in this video, this is with all of my Truth About videos on the Truth About series. This is only my opinion, right? So if you do not agree with me, that is 100% okay. You have the right to not agree with me, and if you do agree with me, that's awesome too. But I just wanted to throw that out there because, you know, this opinion isn't going to please everybody because it's my opinion, right? And so I can come on here and say whatever I want because this is my YouTube channel and this is just my opinion. So I just wanted to come on and say that because I think it's important for you guys to know that. So if you don't agree with me, like I said, 100% okay. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video, the truth about exercise. Now, I wanted to make a video about this because I have been on my exercise journey since the beginning of January, right? I work for a gym, and so we had this transformation challenge that was happening where you would have to work out at least 3 times a week for about a couple months. And throughout that span of time, I was working out consistently for 5 days every single week. So it was about an 8-week challenge. And I actually saw a tremendous amount of improvement within my physique. You know, my body started to change, and I wanted to come on here to explain the benefits that I've experienced from exercise and just what exercise can truly do for us and why we need it in our life. Because like I said, I did the transformation challenge. I'm going to put a picture up right here on the screen that will show you the different physiques that I have maintained and I've built for myself. It's actually truly amazing because I had only been working out for a couple months consistently, and you know, I wanted to come make this video because I think it's super important for us to exercise, you know, and I'm not only going to be pioneering for exercise routines this whole video. I'm going to explain why it is beneficial for everyone to exercise, really, and how you can actually how you can actually benefit from this, because like I said before, I think it's very powerful. And so yeah, I did that challenge. I ended up winning first place, you know what I mean, because it was based off of how many people lost the most amount of body fat percentage. And so I ended up winning. You know, it was truly a proud moment in my life. I got a free pair of Nikes, so that was cool too. But yeah, I think that exercise is important because it forces us to be under stress, right? And once we're under stress, then I truly feel like we can change. We end up being in this situation in our life where we can adopt stress a lot more within our outer life, right? So the stress is coming on whenever we're working out. And so because of that, it's getting our body physically, mentally, and spiritually prepared for the outer world whenever we're doing day-to-day tasks, right? I've said in videos before that I think it's important for us to adopt, you know, certain struggles within our lives, right? One of them being exercise, right? It's challenging for most people, but that's the amazing part about it, is that it needs to be challenging in order for us to overcome it. Adopting stress into our life in general is going to make life outside of the exercise routine a lot easier, right? Because we know how to handle stress, right? And so physically, it's physically demanding, but exercise overall improves every area of your life, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. All aspects of your life is something that you can benefit from exercising. And that's why I feel like exercising is super powerful. You know, and when I say exercising, I don't mean running a marathon. You know, I don't mean lifting a whole bunch of weights, right? You could do that, but you don't have to even start out that big. You know, you have to start out, it starts by challenging yourself, right? Just doing something that is challenging, right? Running for a little bit, you know, jogging, doing some squats, some simple jumping exercises, right? Maybe swing a jump rope if you have one, you know, ride a bike. Anything that's very simple, right? It's gonna trick your brain into thinking that you can handle more, right? So the more you exercise, the more comfortable you feel while you're exercising, right? Meaning the more stress you can put your body under, right? So by us starting small, it's gonna allow us to expand and to be able to do this on a more consistent basis and to do this more on a level where we enjoy it, right? And that's why it's important to adopt stress within our life, because this stress can help us in every area of actually dealing with stress, right? Because we're putting on stressful situations within our body, right? It's challenging mentally because we don't know if we can do this, right? We're pushing ourselves past the limits of our thought and our mind, right? And this is very, very powerful because you'll realize that your mind is telling you a lot of things that aren't necessarily true, right? And so your body, you physically can handle a lot more stress than your mind puts on your body, right? And we start to realize this as we start working out more, right? And that's why I love working out, and I think that exercise is very, very beneficial for people. And so I encourage you to, you know, pick up a little weight, right? Do a couple jumping jacks, do a couple squats, right? Go for a run for a little bit. I think you will really see a difference in not only your physique, but you will see a difference in your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, and your spiritual health, more importantly, because, you know, like I said, it's something that, you know, back in the old days, right, our exercise was hunting for food, right? And cleaning up, our little area, right? Or whatever we did back in those days. That was our exercise. Now we have so much different advanced technology in order for us to stimulate getting that back to that stress level that our ancestors once were under. And so that, I feel like, is just the importance of exercising and just working out. It's just so powerful. It can truly change your life. What I've noticed for myself is that working out has allowed me to do a lot more things in my life, right? It gets you more motivated. It gives you more energy, right? And it sounds like it would be something that would be counterproductive, right? If you're exercising, then you're getting tired, right? So you think that you would be tired for the rest of the day, but it's actually quite the opposite, right? It actually allows you to gain energy because you're doing one extra thing that is challenging, right? So the more challenging things that we do, the more challenging things that our body, our spirit, and our consciousness are actually capable of handling. And so that is the beauty, and that is the amazing thing when we talk about working out, is that it will truly change your life, and you will see a difference in all levels of your life. And that's why I think it's one of the most powerful things that we as humans can do to build ourselves up, to better our lives. I know that there's a lot of mental health struggles going on and a lot of mental health issues going on, and it's serious, you know. And one thing that I can recommend to everybody that will be a true help towards everybody's mental health is exercising and working out. You know, like I said, it doesn't have to be super crazy, but if you can have a little routine, right? Start off at 2 to 3 days a week where you're working out, you're challenging yourself for about 30 to 60 minutes, right? Whatever you're doing. It doesn't have to be super crazy, but what you'll find is once you get started, it'll be hard to stop because you're going to want to chase that feeling of endorphins that you get from working out, right? So once you start off small, it's going to allow you to want to challenge yourself more, and it's going to allow you to want to research this stuff more, right? Research how we can build muscle, right? How we can burn calories, you know what I mean? It's just so fascinating, and you end up becoming just addicted to the burn, right? To the challenge of working out, and it ends up improving each and every area of your life, right? And so this is why a lot of athletes you'll find are in very good mental health, because they're constantly challenging their body. They're constantly putting themselves under stress, and you know, it makes it to where your life is pretty amazing, right? Because you are working out consistently. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's my take on working out and exercising. I think it's super important. I think it's super necessary for us if we want to truly grow, you know, on a mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional level. And so I really have appreciated each and every one of your guys' support on my YouTube channel. It's amazing to know that I can actually do this for a living and help inspire you guys to awaken towards your true abilities and just help you live overall a prosperous and abundant and peaceful lifestyle. And so thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate all of the love and support that I've been getting on my social media. So if you have any suggestions or future video recommendations for me, feel free to comment them down in the description box below. I will more than likely see it, and who knows, maybe I'll turn it into a video. So with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at, and peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.